Stock Market Part 2.
Networks that had laid a high-speed fiber optic cable from the futures market in Chicago to the exchanges in New Jersey. They spent $300 million just to shave 3 milliseconds off the fastest route, and were leasing access to high-frequency traders at $10 million a pop.
From Brad Katsuyama's point of view, when he heard they were willing to spend that kind of money for milliseconds, it told him that the sums involved are vast. That was one of the first questions he had. He says, all right, I'm getting ripped off, everybody's getting ripped off, but what does it add up to? And I think when he heard the story of spread networks, he realized this is tens of billions of dollars we're talking about.
Ronan Ryan also knew where all the cable was buried and had detailed maps of the fastest routes from the financial district in Lower Manhattan to the various stock exchanges in New Jersey, all calculated down to the millisecond.
So I would sit there, roll out maps, and draw out this data center as a box and a line going through it. And they had no idea what I was on about. And then I'd be like, hey, are you guys aware of where these data centers are located? Of course you're arriving there at different time intervals.
For Brad, the maps turned what had been an abstract idea into something he could actually see. The first place his orders were landing was the BATS exchange across the river in Weehawken, New Jersey, and high-frequency traders were lying there in wait.
Brad realizes, oh my God, that's how I'm being front-run. I'm being front-run because my signal gets to the BATS exchange first, and they can beat me to all the other exchanges.
It only took a tiny fraction of a second for Brad's trade to reach the next exchanges on the network, but the high-speed traders were able to jump in front of him, buy the same stock, and drive the price up before his order arrived, producing a small profit of just 1 or 2 pennies. But it was happening to everyone's trades millions of times a day.
That adds up.
You make it sound like a skim.
What else would you call it?
One hedge fund manager said I was running a hedge fund that was $9 billion, and that we figured that just our inability to make the trades the market said we should be able to make was costing us $300 million a year. That was $300 million a year in someone else's pocket.
Is this illegal?
No, that's the thing that's so shocking about all this.
Well, you use the word front running. Front running is illegal.
This form of front running is legal. It's legalized front running. It is crazy that it's legal for some people to get advance news on prices and of what investors are doing. It's just nuts. Shouldn't happen.